What up? Happy Friday. We back. Hey, I want to talk about the real reason why black women hate black men. I'm not saying all black women hate black men, but there's a lot of black women out there who are hating on black men. And a lot of other races of people just can't seem to understand why exactly. I mean, everyone knows that there are issues and problems in the relationships of every race. So if there's a Mexican with a Mexican, a white person with a white person, an Indian with an Indian, an Asian with an Asian, everything is not going to always be perfect. There are abusive people in each race in relationships, and there are some people who are not abusive in relationships that are from every race. You can't say all people from one particular race is one way. That would be the most ridiculous thing to say, and that's a prejudiced thing to say. So you got to be careful when you just judge someone based on a stereotype. But the world is confused as to why black women are dedicated every day to tearing down black men specifically. You know, it's not like all men and just say all men in general. It's really directed towards black men. Like as if they were hired to push propaganda around black men and to keep destroying the image of black men. But the real reason why black women hate black men is because black men have more options than them. That's exactly what it is. Black men have way more options than black women. Black women have more options to change their appearance around more than black men, but black men have way more options as far as like the connecting with other people, other races, creating children, families. Black men have more options to do that with any other race of people on this planet than black women do. We still make beautiful babies with any other race. Let's be real. I'm not trying to be like this. I'm just being real. This is Duran Too Real for TV. Every black man's sperm cell can create a beautiful child with any race. Hands down. There's no debate. And I'm not saying any other man can't create a beautiful child too, but just the coats that the child has, the skin color, the way the hair texture may turn out when they even may mix with another race, it's still just beautiful. So whether it's a pure melanated child or if it's a melanated, a child with some melanin but it's a little lighter, that child is still gonna be beautiful. But black women, it's not so much the fact that men can have beautiful babies with not only them but other women. That's not their biggest issue. It's just the fact that they don't have the option to just connect with other men, because they really don't. Black women don't really. Don't get me wrong. There's black women that are in relationships with other men, from other races, But the percentage-wise, the statistics is not very high of black women either having children with or marrying a man from another race. Especially the hood sisters, the ones that like a lot of controversy and be all about the extra, read all about it. A lot of men, these other men and these other races ain't got no patience for that. They're not going to tolerate that. They're not going to deal with that at all. Now these black women would say, well, you just can't handle me. You ain't strong enough to deal with a strong black woman like me. No, they just ain't got the patience to deal with your stank ass attitude. That's what it is. Y'all be fooling. Some of y'all be fooling yourself. Y'all always tell yourself, oh, it's because of this. But you don't really want to take a real accountability and look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself why certain men get turned off by you so much. It's like, it's one thing to be able to get a man. It's easy for women to get a man in their life. But can you keep a man? And then the deflection will be, well, shoot, no, these men they tired, they ain't this and that, so I leave. Maybe you leave because you just don't get your way. A lot of black women, and I'm not saying all black women, I'm talking about the ones that are pushing these propaganda, this drama, even the women that's running the Black Lives Matter and pushing this LGBTQ plus, which I have nothing against the community, but the fact that they're using it as an agenda and they trying to wipe the black man out while doing it, I don't support that crap. That's why I would never support Black Lives Matter, period. I don't trust nothing about it. I haven't seen Black Lives Matter go out their way to help black lives. It seems like they only show up when black lives die, and then they market themselves, push the flags, the rainbows, and then they're building more facilities and gotten more revenue coming their way. Well, while the black lives are still in the same circumstance and situation. Stop it. But a lot of black women, they're bitter and they're envious of the fact that black men don't have to deal with them. Black men don't have to deal with certain black women. And if a black man don't come across the right quality black woman that he needs for himself, then he will go to a Hispanic woman, an Asian woman, or white, whatever he prefers. But black women can be so high maintenance. Like you would think, with all the stuff that black people have suffered, stuff that has been taken from our ancestors and taken up from us in general, and then have to even try to pick the pieces back together while still trying to coexist with people in this country who we know hate us and envy us when we ain't did nothing to them at all. You would think black women would be more humble and wouldn't be making so demanding of certain things like, oh, I gotta get this, you gotta give me this, and you gotta give me that. I need this, I need that. Like, who raised y'all? And I'm not even saying like white folks should be that way, because let's be real here. Their forefathers didn't really earn the stuff they got. They stole it and they took the cheat code route. They once the gunpowder and the guns was made, they started just wipe people out. Like, they didn't want to really fight and go to war. They would have got their asses slaughtered by any other culture of people, really. But those guns, cannons and stuff, that really helped them out. But with maybe white women can probably say that more. Like, I need this, I need that, because they just always feel so entitled. But black women, we pretty much came from the mud in the aftermath of the oppression that we had dealt with years back. And these black women are acting like black, and I'm like, wait a minute. How y'all not gonna make demands to the white people to give y'all that stuff that y'all expect? Why are you putting all this pressure on the black man to get that to you? He's in the same circumstance as you. Worse than you, actually. They kicked the black man out the house when, if the woman wants to get some government aid, the black man can't even be there. And then y'all taking the black man's child support. You're making him suffer, stress out, go to jail, off not paying you child support for his child that he can't see, that a lot of y'all are keeping them from. Like, what sense does that make? Even if the courts support y'all on this crap. What kind of sense does it make to take away the privileges of a man's sperm cell, a man's child that he gave to the woman to form through her to come to this planet, whether he ejaculated or not? I mean, that's it. He came in you. His life force was developed through you, and then it came to the planet. Liquid, solid, spirit, light, body. But the man is supposed to be okay with paying a woman who is a witch to him, an evil, wicked witch to him, and trying to destroy his life through his child, and would say, you're not going to see your baby, but you're going to give me money every month, you bitch. Like, damn, who raised y'all? How does that make sense? But like I said, the black women The ones that are pushing all this propaganda, even Vivica Fox and all these goofies, Gabrielle Unions, all of them. You know, they're at the forefront, but I'm talking about just from the top of the pyramid on down. These black women are jealous and envious because as much as they try to keep kicking us down, other people still love us. They still embracing us. Other races of women are still attracted to us. They still marrying us. They still having our children. So we are still keeping our blood ourselves alive. We're still keeping our bloodline alive. The black people alive, but just through other people if we have to. Not me personally, but come on now. Black men ain't got to just deal with all your mess and your drama and your wicked, evil mess and then still procreate with you. Like, you got to be tweaking on something. If you think black men, even today, even the ones that used to be brainwashed, they waking up more now. While you was waking up, while some of y'all was barely just waking up to a lot of information and things and truths, black men was waking up just like you. And after a while, they started realizing the agendas too. And then they started seeing the shift in how y'all started behaving towards them. While certain things while agendas was being pushed to them to help elevate them more while keeping us down, kicking us down. Because not only the black man is envied, but the white man envies the black man too now. I mean, not like just now. They've been envying us. That was the biggest main reason why there was the war, because they envied the black kings, black gods, and the goddesses. You know what I'm saying? There was so much royalty, resources, and beauty, and so much to learn from our ancestors, who we are. But y'all sabotaging everything by attacking your own kind. Who does that? But when a black man speaks the truth and speak up, y'all push this propaganda crap. Y'all can't take it. Y'all act like victims, but y'all do it all the time. Sisters all the time be saying, yeah, nah, men, all men are this way, all men are that. What are you talking about? You must be a straight prostitute if you done slept with every man, huh? You slept with all men? You done been involved with all men? Knock it off. Y'all be too in y'all feelings, and y'all be dwelling on y'all's past hurts from a man, a particular man, or men in your past. But at the same time, y'all ain't perfect. Y'all act like y'all squeaky clean. Some of y'all be cheating on y'all men, or have cheated on y'all men or exes, or even your ex-husbands, or even right now. Some of y'all married. You know y'all cheated on y'all husband, but y'all will take it to y'all grave. Y'all ain't gonna tell y'all husbands. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. This crazy white, let me stop. This girl almost hit my car. Signaling, but she didn't look over her shoulder to see if somebody was right there. Anyway, though. Like, come on, man. There's too much drama and mess coming from the black community, and especially the black women, that's attacking the black man. We're supposed to be trying to help develop ourselves and elevate and heal, not self-destruct. Black women should not be attacking black men. Black women should be trying to help and uplift black men, because black men are not going to help and uplift you when you tearing him down.